So in this module, we'll be examining the definition and identification of atoms, molecule, and ion. Now, as simple as this topic is, there's need to examine it, there's need to work on it, because in your study of chemistry, you'll be coming across several atoms, molecules, and ions. So now, by the end of this lecture, you'll be able to identify what an atom is, what a molecule is, what an ion is. So actually, the Greek were the first people to use the word atom. They use it to describe the smallest particle of a substance. They are just using it as normal word. Now the word atom actually means indivisible. So that was what they were. That was how they use it normally in their normal conversation. So, but until John Dalton described what an atom is as the smallest part of an element, that was when the real identification, the real atom was identified. That was why they know, okay, this is what an atom is, as the smallest part of an element. So now, let me quickly show you what an atom is. When you're talking about an atom, you're talking of the smallest part of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. So that's an atom. So smallest part of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. For example, we have several elements. Now look here now. This is an atom. Atom. Look at it. This hydrogen atom, denoted by H. Are you getting? Okay, let me use the in order to save time, let me use the formula. So this is the hydrogen atom. Now this is an helium atom. This is an helium atom. This is a lithium atom, represented by Li. So that's how it applies. So now let's move to molecule. Now what is a molecule? When you're talking of a molecule is just, I'll give you a picture of it. I won't give you the definition. So when you're talking of a molecule, you are talking of when you have like one or two atoms, like when you have two or more atoms, when they are together, what you have is a molecule. Yes, when you have two or more atoms, you have a molecule. Are you getting it? Now let's go. For example, now look here, molecule. So this is a molecule. Look at it. This is a chlorine atom. This is a chlorine atom. Can you see? This is a chlorine atom. So when you have two chlorine atoms put together, what you have is a molecule. So that's when two chlorine atoms are put together, what you have is a molecule. Now look at, for example, look at hydrogen. This is hydrogen. When you have it as 2, H2, can you see? So what you have is this now is a molecule of hydrogen. So that's a molecule of hydrogen. So that's what the molecule is. Which example can I give again? Okay, look at it. Look at this phosphorus now. This P4. This P4. This is an example of molecule that is made up of. Now look at this. This one is made up of 2 chlorine atoms. This one, a molecule of chlorine is made up of 2 chlorine atoms. The molecule of hydrogen made up of 2 hydrogen atoms. A molecule of phosphorus made up of 4 phosphorus atoms. Okay, I'm getting it. So now, okay, look at here also. Look at this O2. This is an oxygen now. So this is a molecule of oxygen made up of 2 oxygen atoms. So we can have some. Look at ozone, O3, make up of 3 oxygen atoms. This O3. So now let's move. Now I would quickly like to emphasize something before I continue. That some molecules can be made up of the same atom or different atoms. Are you getting it? For example, now look at a molecule of ozone. It's made up of 3 oxygen atoms. This is the same atom. Now, for example, look at this is an example of another molecule, a compound like CaCO3. Now look at it. This is a calcium atom here. This is a carbon atom here and 3 oxygen atoms also. Can you see? So when you put, so look at it now. If you look at it all together, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's made up of 5 atoms. Made up of 5 atoms altogether, but from 3 different elements. From 3 different elements. So that's that. So now that we have established, let's move to what an aeon is. So when you're talking of aeon, you are talking of an atom or a group of atoms which has an electric charge. That's what an aeon is, an atom or a group of atoms which has an electric charge. So now look at, let's example of, when you're talking of example of aeon, one of it is a sulfide aeon, that's sulfur aeon. Look at it, S2 negative. This is an aeon of sulfur. So this is an example of non-metallic aeon. Are you getting this? An aeon of sulfur, non-metallic aeon. Fluorine also, F negative, also a non-metallic aeon. Then let's talk of Cl also, Cl negative. That's also another non-metallic aeon. They are non-metals, so they are aeons of non-metals. So now let's talk of another aeon. Look at it, Cu, for example, copper. This is an aeon of copper. These are metallic aeon. These are metallic aeon. Now look at another one, Al3 positive. This aluminium aeon. So I hope you can see. So we also have some compound aeons. Are you getting? We also have some compound aeon. So they are usually called radicals. Are you getting it? Now if you look at this aeon now, look at this one, you will discover that it's having only one atom. Look at copper, having only one atom, having only one atom. Now when you have several atoms combined together and they have charge, so what you have is a compound aeon. Don't forget, we describe aeons as an atom or group of atoms that have electric charge. Now look at this. These ones are, this is a single atom, this is a single atom, this is a single atom, a single atom, a single atom. Now when you have something like this, PO4 3 negative, PO4 3 negative. Now this is a phosphorus aeon. This is a phosphorus aeon, PO4 3 negative phosphorus aeon. So when you have something like this is what you call radical or compound aeon. Are you getting it? So PO4 3 negative, that's phosphorus aeon. So we can have another one, NO3 negative. NO3 negative. That's nitrate aeon. Are you getting it? So that's that on that. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.